button has been pressed.
Let's go.
This is Miller Kimmel Flame DMing once again. We are coming back right in the fight. While Victor Stormbringer brought down Artif. Right now we are in the tavern. Artif slept right. And that's about all you know at the moment. Let the games begin.
God. I'm assuming Artif has woken up at this point and not been dead coma again.
You have woken up.
Okay.
You have woken up. It is the early morning of 8 a.m.
Yeah. As the voices in my head have been constantly reminding me, and the madman scrawlings on my wall have been telling me, I will check the letter. The letters.
Okay. Look at the letter. You don't change. You're assuming that once again, field was not on the outside.
God, arcane symbols. Oh, that's going back into the male person's satchel. And step 2 of plan. It is 8 a.m. Early morning drink.
Yay.
I'm assuming a countdown.
Yeah.
As you walk out into the bar, notice that the bartender's for combat. You know, and a person you fought in the Colosseum drinking. Stormbringer's the vital is drinking. What do you wish to do?
Well, there's I told you what step 1 is. This is Artif. You know what step 1 is. Order blood to drink. I don't care. I'll order blood to drink.
As a bartender as you order your drink, he says, now we're only having one drink, we are going to be on the move. Didn't you get woken up and all, and he like the last L you drunk before. As he does this, he then disappears into the back.
In that case, here's question 1. Here's the most important thing that needs to be said. You, over there, person, is your head recovered from the shock of death?
What?
Not Stormbringer, Logan's character. I can't remember her name right now.
Logan?
You know, the one I crit.
Oh, he does. Yeah. That would be you, Orton. Logan.
Have you disappeared from existence again? Did he accidentally mute himself again?
Logan.
Sorry, my mic broke again. Sorry. My mic likes breaking a lot. Okay. Anyway.
Get a snowball. I've dropped a snowball on hardwood floors multiple times and it's still functioning.
Okay. Anyway. So Ortune would be, he's picking up his beer and he looks over to and he's like, I've seen you before, haven't I? And he's like, and he gives him a quick glance. He's not quite sure he's back at the bar.
Okay. Artif, you may now ask a question. Either way, what will a perception check, please?
Oh, perception! Let's see what the tone for this game is gonna be. Is it gonna be 2s again? I'm betting it's 2s. Is it 2s?
Oh, no, whoops. Perception.
Not you, Alton.
Sorry, I can't.
Well, okay, that wasn't a 2 on my side. It was a 2 on his side, though. I don't know how that bodes for us.
No one noticed.
Alright.
Nightmare. But yeah. Hey! Have you finally recovered from the fight? Can you speak? Is a better question.
Okay. As you're speaking, Fortune looks quickly at you. Yes, I have.
Insight check to see if I believe him.
Just, alright. Insight.
I'm insight checking just see if I believe you.
Okay.
Note that I have double proficiency in this. I could still fail horribly. That was a 6.
You believe him. I'm gonna say you believe him.
Fail.
You believe him.
Yeah, I just have to point that out to everyone. That was a 6. That was rolling a 6.
After Orton says that, the bartender and Artif, you may recognize this boss. The bartender or someone else walks out. He says, "Alright, everyone, well, where did you go, y'all? I got any shopping I need to do?"
Artif needs to double. Artif thinks he's fine. Yeah, Artif's probably fine.
If any shopping needs to be done, we can really make it as we leave town.
I think I'm good. Yeah, Fortune's good.
Double checking
Okay.
something to make sure I don't need any. I don't think I need any materials, so this should be fine.
Well, as y'all are leaving what looks like the city outskirts, y'all see, y'all start slowly walking up a mountain. Yeah, about halfway up, it starts to. Did you see?
Oh, when we're halfway up the mountain, I just mutter this under my breath. Oh, where? Where? Oh, wait, I need to check something. And I just quickly take out the cursed book to make sure the wizard's still alive.
You look at the book, but you see words appearing that are not your own. You don't know what he's saying, though.
He's still fine. He's probably cursing my name in every language known to man.
Will you all make perception checks?
Alright.
And demon. And angel. And known to anything, really.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's my...
Tiff, please make a perception
I know.
check.
For some reason, I have trouble finding Okay!
Wow. Okay.
Well, there goes the surprise. I guess it doesn't really matter. Does
What
it?
is surprise?
See if he's-
I see people's souls!
Give me a second.
Alright.
Oh my god. The only way this could be any better if somehow I managed to see across the county with that.
Two Yantis.
It's like rolls natural 20s. Sees the 5 kingdoms over from here where an enemy is trying to get ready.
Okay. You know what? Instead of rolling everyone perception, give me a second. I gotta.
I think this is gonna be a good one, guys. I think this is gonna be one where I don't roll like shit.
Oh, by the way, everyone make a dex check.
Oh, fuck! Never mind! Artif is dead!
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, everyone else, please make a dex.
Artif's dead. Artif just, like, falls off the mountain somehow.
Switch to y'all's character names. Your player's name, switch to your character, please.
Sure, how did... Oh, there it is. I will never get tired of the last name I gave to Artif. Never. I will never tire of Artifug! There's an accent mark that I couldn't place.
Give me a second. Things
You have to say it like you're getting punched in the gut. Yep. Fug!
Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay, so we should be seeing a world stumbling on any second now.
Yeah, I think everyone succeeded, but Artif just somehow falls off the cliff. He's like, no!
Poor Artif.
Oh wait, I actually have my wings now!
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, the little thing you do like sweetie. I don't know why, but they like it. Well, I'm gonna just say, everyone got hit.
You know, I see you know what Artif truly sees? A giant floating box of text that says need a perception check of 18. Did you even notice you put that on that layer?
You see that?
Yeah.
See that.
Put that on Gmail.
Yeah.
Well, we both.
Well,
I naturally.
that was to spot them, so that really doesn't matter. But
yes, there is giant. It is a sign from the gods.
Okay. So y'all made a dex check. Now make a constitution check, please.
Okay. Maybe Artif won't fail at this one, horrible. He probably will.
Alright.
And place your bets. Place your bets. Artif's gonna fail. Yep. Who prayed natural one? You were correct.
Really a natural one. Oh, you're gonna take double damage now. That's fantastic.
I'm glad this wasn't against like a Medusa or something, where it just instantly
telling
turned to stone. Just like.
Oh, that's bloody stupid.
What, the fact that the dice themselves are trying to kill me?
No, the fact that the attacks didn't save.
Oh, that really is dumb.
Oh.
Also, anyone else getting a Naruto vibe from these guys?
Well, everyone take Artif. Artif takes 10.
Wow.
I'm failing because I'm not drunk! I shout that to the heavens as whatever damage is happening happens.
Let me go. As Artif on the cliff to your left, you immediately spot 6 as you look up, you notice that two of them fired arrows. You all try to dodge them, but failed. And all of them set in deep. Artif, they pierced your wing.
Oh no, you can't fly now.
Okay, wait, this is in character right now, Artis screaming this. I just got that fixed, motherfuckers! Like screaming to the heavens, using thaumaturgy, I might add. So it's 3 times louder.
Oh wow, I forgot how overpowered it is with HP.
Yeah, I am like literally a god. I'm the Hulk version.
Well, yeah, also as on the cliff, and you notice the fog trees. You also notice their leader up here, and giving them commands. As I try to fix every bloody thing that isn't working.
Yeah. Artif has one little plan that it's probably gonna go so far south that we're gonna go through the center of the earth.
Give me a snitch.
I'm gonna walk where I can roughly judge that their leader would have perfect view of me and I would have at least decent view of the leader. Wherever that might be near here. And I'm...
Oh, whoops, I forgot the freaking slot token. Dang it.
This is going to fail so badly. This is going to be like hell itself opening up to kill me.
Oh. Okay. It might be spelled terribly, but okay. So, I didn't get crappy a lot.
Let's hope Artif's plan works, because otherwise this is going to not end well. Because there are quite a few of them. Unless we can one-shot a few of them, this is not going to go well. The action economy is not in our favor. This is what happens when you play. This is what happens when you
play. All the
play.
small ones should be easy.
If they have very low health, I will destroy. Pretty sure I will.
Yes, but here is problem.
Bennett Leto is going to be the hardest thing to kill.
But here is problem. Artif roll like shit.
Yes.
You had the baddest luck ever.
Bad.
Did you see the beginning of the the second episode?
Two.
Okay, well, you might have to pause your thing because which one wants to act up and I might have to refresh the page. Because I can't bring up. Oh, never mind. Here we go. It's starting to work. Fantastic.
It's only partially broken.
When he's deciding to walk. For once in this face to work. Wow. Yeah.
I hope Artif actually did roll the highest. If he did, that would end up being perfect. Because then this diplomatic attempt on murdering the rest of the party will go without a hitch. You heard nothing.
Okay. That was Stormbringer as well. Now I need the Yantis. You do recognize one of the
Eric, you cut out quite a bit there.
Do you recognize the other Yankee for the bartender? Do you recognize the other?
The other Yanti's obviously the fighter guy. You legitimately... It's like being smacked over the head with plot! It's kind of hard to miss.
Well, I'm just asking if you work. You know your character better than I do. Do you not?
Yes, here's the thing. Artif doesn't have a shit memory.
Maybe
The
I
only
can't
reason he
re-
forgot about the
does
mail
the
was
mail-
because he was bludgeoned. Or magic. Whatever the hell happened in that jail. Don't read into that.
Okay. Well, that's happening. Where did the bandit? No. Oh. That's why I am so stupid. Give me a sec.
Did you open the wrong character sheet or something?
That's why they don't. Yeah. For the bandits, I opened up the Ox sheet.
Oh! Well, I know what we're fighting soonish after this. Actually, maybe a long time, because he planned it way far ahead. Everyone, let's sing the We're Dead song!
Planned ahead.
We are dead.
Once you've had
We are dead. We are so dead, and we are so screwed, and we are going to fucking die. Yay!
Not necessarily.
no, it's
Artif
more
goes
like
first.
Ortooth, but enough.
Artif goes first.
Okay. Okay.
For you today.
Okay, let's get the bottom.
Let's go.
Well, Plan A!
By the way, these two have,
Wait, what?
and that's not flat ground. That is climbing up something. So that is climbing. So that take 10 for every 5 feet you move. It'll take 10 to go up that cliff.
Yes.
It's steep enough to reduce to.
Here's what I have to say. Hey, bandit leader person. Question. Do you have any packages that need to be delivered? It's been a very, very slow week. Because people like you don't tend to go to the straightforward places. I have to keep coming out here and keep finding people like you if they ever need a package delivered. Like, I don't know, a rival person's head in a box.
Oh.
Have anything like that that needs to be delivered to someone?
East side of the only package houses body down this mountain. And I decided not to follow us with you.
I could not hear a single word you said. It cut out a lot.
He says only package I have for deliver is your bodies down this mountain. And I doubt you'll do that for me.
Depends on the coin, but probably not. I'm just gonna... What is, this is just like normal terrain over here, right? This guy is about to be...
Yeah. What?
Roll what?
Active wall of perception check. Perception.
Okay, perception. I expect to roll another natural one. Nope! Okay, this is a flip-flop of a day.
Wow.
What of the lower class bandits, the 5 closest wielding scimitars, the 2 farthest from me are wielding light, and that the cat has 2 scimitars and a dagger.
Yeah, here's what's gonna happen. First off, just hand axe slice the guy that's next to me. See how well that goes.
Wall attack. Wall attack, please.
Did that?
Oh, you hit. Wall damage.
17
Yes,
points of
wall
damage. As I just sling it, I just like casually walk over and just like cut him.
Well, as you hit Major, and even seconds.
That was more. Wait, is he dead now?
Yep, you killed him.
Well, Arthur's gonna say this. That was morbid.
Come on, come on. Up the bloody icons.
Yeah. I'm
Wait,
just.
don't tell me. Did I do a stupid thing? I probably did a stupid thing, didn't I?
I don't know, man. What's up with you?
What
Yeah,
is?
I did stupid instead.
What is stupid? Why am I missing
It is
like
dead.
scroll? I need my scroll wheel. Ah. Missing the like. Why am I missing that scroll wheel? That's that. Roll 20. Fix your character sheets.
Let's scroll.
The one at the bottom. I shrunk the thing so I could see more of the screen.
You just realized. Just realize. Just wait, and it will fix itself. As you walk over to that bandit, you swing your axe and use the main artery's chest. As that happens, blood out of his chest, coating you in a color. He falls down dead.
What was that last part? It cut out a bit. I'm guessing morbid, but what was the last part? The like last 5 or 6
Well,
words.
he cut his main artery in his chest. Blood spews out, covering you in a dark reddish color. As he falls in a heap of mangled body. And what do you wish to do now? What do you wish to do now?
Well, here's exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna regret saying he had no packages. Because there's a spell I have that casts using a bonus action. Yes. So, I'm going to grab my holy symbol, focus on it for a second, and right next to him, there's going to spawn out of the ether a translucent giant bottle of ale. And that spiritual weapon, by the way.
Okay, so your spiritual weapon. Okay, and if I remember right, it gets to attack a summon if it's next to something.
Yeah, it's a melee spell attack, which means it's a d20 plus my spell attack bonus, which is 7.
Yeah.
Which I need to write down in my thing, but I never
the
do.
attack. Well, what do you think? Does it hit? Yes, it hits.
Okay, and it's
Least.
a d8 my spellcasting modifier, so I think that's 5 on this one. My ability modifier, I think it's 5. Double checking. Yeah, it's 5. So,
Well, it is roll the damage.
Just make an attack.
13 points of damage
Or
as a
like,
giant
maybe it's
bottle of
not
ale
your
smacks up against him.
Well, you slice this dude in half.
And after doing that, I'm just gonna look right. I'm just gonna look right at the bandit leader and just like lick my finger, which I'm guessing is coated in blood. I'm guessing my finger's coated in blood right now. I'm assuming.
Put your spiritual weapon token up now.
I don't.
Put your spiritual weapon token up now.
I need to find one. Still, I didn't think
Well,
about
that's
it
the
before.
bandit's captain.
I'm just gonna turn to the bandit captain. I'm guessing my finger
guess
also
what?
is just coated in blood, right?
He gets double.
Wait. I just have one thing to say as I finish my turn.
Your entire front is coated in.
I'm just gonna look at the bandit captain, just gonna lick the blood off my
Yes.
finger while staring at him.
Well, since he's up here, he's gonna get double. You know, which means for every 5 feet, he can, for every 5 feet, he can move 2 blocks instead. So that's 5. Okay, so long take 10. He appeals. Alright, he was down the speeding up as he runs down it. As he hits the bottom, he leaps and jumps right next to you, Artis.
Hello!
Takes the and attack with them both. And he the hidden dagger, yeah. One of the dagger's hilts.
Okay, 2 of those hit, 1 does not. Guess which one doesn't hit?
The scimitars don't hit.
Was only 7.
So 7 damage to me, I'm guessing.
Well, yeah, you take 7 damage. Yeah, you take. Okay, let me describe what happens. Well, he brings his scimitars out as he misjudges the distance for one of them. The other one, he accidentally flips and it crosses his hand, cutting up with the dagger on the other one. He slices your cheek, causing blood to run down it.
I think there's already blood running down it. Much
well,
blood.
more blood run down.
More blood. More blood for the blood god.
With that, he then takes the 2 skim, and then it is. Well, Storm's heal. Let's see. Can you guess what?
I could not hear what you just said.
Don't you know what he's going to do? He cast Thunder.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to make a DC save within 15 feet of him.
But it's Constitution. Hopefully I didn't fail
Which is
with
nobody.
a 1. There's a high chance I'm gonna roll a 1 now. I hope you know that.
Yes, by the way.
It was Constitution or Dex?
It doesn't hit you, Orton. It doesn't hit you, Orton. Do not listen, Orton.
Okay.
I'm covered in blood. My ears currently have blood in them. It's kind of hard to hear.
Okay. Wait, why did I just roll Stormwind? Not getting hit by this.
That would be a very dangerous spell if you could hit yourself. Just like, whop!
Okay, he just does it badly. Okay, does the Bandit save? It doesn't. And how about the Bandit Captain? Nope. Okay, so everyone saves but the Bandits and the Bandit Captain.
So our enemies are fucked.
12 damage. 12 damage, and I think it's a complete damage if you save. Just gotta make sure.
It's all damage if you don't save. It's half damage if you do, if I remember correctly.
No, you take half damage. You take 6 damage and you're knocked away. It's pushed. He back this far. And he would say that. I'll be between 60 and 50.
Okay, yeah.
These dead bodies get pushed.
They just go limp and just go wee.
Okay, so everyone took in that damage. Stolen up his flaming scimitar, his favorite weapon. He slams it into the boiling door, casting thunder wave, causing the sound like crackling thunder and the force of a push damages everything within 15 feet of him. Actually, this dude gets pushed too. Push them. Okay,
Alright, well, craft.
Fuck this, you top.
I can't move far. I can move. Yeah, I can move here. As far
Let's
as
double
I can
fuck
move
the leader.
to this guy.
Murder him in every possible way.
As I pull out my great axe of fire and try to slash.
okay. Wall attack.
Alright.
That's
a definite hit. Okay, I don't know what happened there.
God bless you upon
I was
this.
rolled again.
Yes,
Oh God, whatever happened.
It's because you rolled a
So
crit.
19 damage.
The roll 20 is automatically set up so that whenever you roll a crit, it rolls the dice twice.
Okay.
Okay.
So just take the first one.
Well, as Orton Archer runs as fast as he can, his great sword this side, he upwards, cutting a good chunk of the bandit's arm, and cutting in a deep slice into the bandit's captain chest and nicks his chin as well. Okay, oh snap! I am so stupid.
Well, as you're doing that, Bartoon, as he slashed the leader, he gives them a good glance and he says, "You look weak. I must slash you before you can ever kill me." And then he backs off but just a little bit. All right, that's my turn.
I mean, it's like I forgot to roll some people initiatives.
I just realized something. I'm the healer that takes the most damage out of this entire group.
Okay.
Yeah, you were the healer that takes the most damage.
I'm
That's funny.
gonna go on. Nitwig looks to the archers. He then, let's see, the range is 60 feet, like 60 feet to me. Then uses dissonance whisper.
He is channeling Cthulhu, everyone.
Yes, great thing. Powerful. Okay, so he did it to the bandits. Does he save himself? Yes, so he only takes half damage.
It's still a lot of damage. I mean, that's 3d6 at least. Halved, but still.
That's 6. He takes 6 damage. Okay. So, since I am a doofus, I gotta do things. Okay. Well, everyone roll up a Orton, please. Roll up See if you can hear what he whispers.
Okay.
It's Cthulhu. It is Cthulhu. Artif still has too much blood in his ears to hear anything. It's just.
You know how y'all hears why he whispers. You just hear a weird mumble. Then it in the back bends over and clutches his head, dropping his crossbow. Time. Okay, now let's do his turn. Well, another scene. The captain seems to be a prime target, and he thinks he's someone else handling. He moves fast as his little tiny legs can go. Then he shall use his actions. He shall shoot him twice with both of his scimitars.
Fuck his shit up. Fuck his shit up. Fuck his
Okay.
shit up.
Both hits. They should.
Okay, so that's 17 damage. Come on, stop these raw numbers. Okay. Well, two scimitars in hand, flips him around, just slashes at him once, twice, leaving get an X-shaped cut on his chest as blood spews out of it. Okay, Artif, is your turn.
Oh, he's still not dead. He's currently just a blood sack, but he's not dead. Let me fix that. And I just, as casually as possible, just grab his face and cast Inflict Wounds.
See if you hit.
Does that hit?
Okay, apparently this dude is not. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's
strong. I need to make my bosses stronger.
18 points in a cry. I'm just casually holding his head and just blast him.
Necromantic. Well, as necromantic, you see him convulsing pain, fall backwards onto his back, blood leaking out of his mouth.
oh, wow.
The other bandits seeing this happen and seeing all the dead brothers gone, are falling, they dash away to nothingness. Okay, well, that was that combat with. I need to make people stronger for y'all.
Yeah, I just want to note this. The spiritual weapon lasts for another minute, and Artif is just gonna grab the thing and just have it near him because he can't dispel it. So just for the next minute, he just has this translucent ale bottle in his hand. This giant translucent ale bottle.
Okay, well, all I gotta say is that dude has 65 HP. So apparently, I need to give my bosses a lot of HP.
You see why I gave your first boss 100 HP now?
Give him giving him at 30. That's a.
Also, Austin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have a party of 3. They can do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage. Plus, inflict wounds.
Yes. Well, yes. Oh,
And that was with rolling a 1, by the way.
One shot. I was expecting maybe 2 ended. Not just. Let me just. And there goes half the bandits.
Well, when you have someone who has an AoE of 15 feet and you put all of the bandits within 15 feet of each other, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I knew he was fully on his own. I just didn't.
You didn't expect me to smash a bandit upside the head with an ale bottle?
Obliterated by our team. Well, I didn't expect y'all to actually see them. I expected y'all to completely miss them, then they would have advantage.
Also, is the bandit leader dead or unconscious? There's a big difference. Is he dead or unconscious? I'm going to check.
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious.
I immediately say...
Who's gonna do the final blow?
Wait! Who has rope?
Wait a second.
I'm just gonna collect the bosses.
Wait, let me check my inventory.
I'm just gonna collect the bosses, just have them trailing behind me. To those of you who did not see this, because you didn't, because I didn't record it, the first boss, who was a wizard, is currently tied up and probably in a dumpster somewhere.
Had to be spotted with These two people had to actually be spotted.
You had Artif. He has the powers of vodka and ale. Do not doubt the power of ale.
Bruh. God. Oh, I do have rope. It's hemp pin rope. I don't know what the hell it is, but anyway.
How much rope does it take to tie up a person?
Sorry,
because I know I overdid it quite a bit with the wizard.
Want me to give it? Well, you know what? Okay,
he would have enough. He would have just enough to tie him up.
I will give you all this rope.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna instantly tie up.
It weighs 10.
I'm instantly gonna tie up the bandit leader. Like just like quickly as possible, as tightly as possible too. Just. And I'm gonna say, as I'm tying it, if he comes to consciousness, unless he's actively trying to kill someone, do not kill him.
You tying you up another waifu?
No! Interrogation person! I want to see what the hell they were doing, and I want to gloat in his face about not having delivery. I have to gloat in his face about him not having delivery now.
Stonebringer shares. After you say that, Stonebringer, sure, just on your shoulder.
Okay. So, is he officially tied up now?
Yes, he is tied up.
Okay, good. Now then, where are we going?
Captain to your inventory. That's bandit captain to your inventory. Please.
Sorry, just add a person to your inventory.
Yes, add a person.
Also, add rope to your inventory because I gave it to you.
Don't tie up.
Oh no, that's to tie. That was to tie up the bandit. He's
okay.
currently wearing it. Okay. It's captive chic. That's what it is. It's captive chic.
Bartender had already went ahead, and he had found a good spot west for a little bit. He peeks over the edge and say, "Get your tails up here. We need to set up camp."
Okay.
We all set up camp.
Okay.
Artif just drunkenly walks up to where the camp's meant to be set up and starts helping out. I know he's not drunk yet. It carries over even when he's not drunk.
But he doesn't show it.
You out. I managed to set up the campfire. 1, 2, 3 tents.
Ow.
3 tents.
Yeah. As this all is going... Wait! Do people still have, like... do people still
after the
think?
cats are...
Do people still think when they're unconscious?
Yeah. It depends, honestly. Well, after the tents and whatnot set up, Storm says he's gonna go ahead and nap for a bit. Well, he's gonna go to sleep since it's almost dawn.
Wait, Stormbringer, wait, need to say, wait. And I immediately take out the book and slam it into his face. The cursed book. Literally in his face.
You do what?
I slammed the cursed book in his face.
Well, the book tries to bite. The book tries to bite him, but I see the book is not sharp enough to go through.
He's gonna put that up. I needed to show you that trick I learned. After putting up the book.
Well, Stormbringer goes, lays down, sleep.
Need to find another way to get blackmail.
After transforming into his, so he can sleep like a dog. So he can sleep like a dog. He transforms into his dog. And he lays down.
I can only assume that my
With
wings
the
are
drag
fucked
on it.
again. Are they fucked
No,
again?
they're just a small,
It's like
a long west or a long westwood.
Okay, so Artif is starting to go stir crazy at this point. Because it's like, do you know how Air Cochrans sleep? Or how they're meant to? This is just like fuck you to that. To those of you who are uninitiated, Air Cochrans will fly around, locking their wings in place while asleep.
Well, stop when everything's about your wings. I'm like, come on, man.
I'm sorry. It's just like, first time wings get healed. Next combat, instantly loses them again.
As I know, the Stormbringer goes up off of the what you would assume are brothers. They look very similar. Let's watch. The one you fought in costume says he'll take the brother says he'll take the last one. As he goes ahead and goes to sleep.
So,
Okay, what do you wish to do?
wait, is this... Oh, God.
It's you. It's you, Orton, and Joe awake still.
Orchard can stay for watch. Anybody else can go to sleep. I'm fine.
Orton says no. We shall take the watch. We will all go to sleep or talk, whatever y'all wish to do.
Well. Wait a second. I'm gonna do this just to make sure. I'm gonna take... Would this count as a long rest after we take it, or a short rest? Just question.
It would count as a long rest since neither of y'all keeping much. It would count as a long rest.
Okay, I'm automatically going to use detect poison and disease, just roughly in the area to make sure that the bandits didn't do any fucky things to their arrows or anything that would have long-term negative.
So you're gonna look up for yourself?
No, I detect poison and disease. Any poison or disease within 30 feet of me I can detect. And know the nature of.
Well, you don't detect any poison around you, but you detect some poisonous things around these areas.
Okay, I'm going to quickly walk over.
Roll an insight check. No, roll a nature check. You can figure it out from right where you're standing.
Okay. Nature check. This is why you always make sure you are paranoid as all hell. I failed. Tree.
Okay, you.
I'm giving you advantage. You have a disease.
Okay.
Well, in these spots, there's a poison, one that causes extreme in parts of your skin. You're not quite sure what the names are, but you know that if you touch the plant, that you'll get extreme boils and rash all over your body, and you'll be in pain for several days unless you buy John Killer.
Huh. I just reread part of the detect poison and disease. You also identify the kind of poisonous creature, disease. Well. Okay, but
Okay.
so basically it's like supercharged poison ivy. Judging by the way you said that.
Just missed. Poison ivy are the name of these, but you know that's interesting.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm going to sleep at this point.
Okay, are you going to sleep?
For watch.
You don't have to stay up for watch.
Well, he's not tired at all.
So, is he going to do anything? Is he just going to space?
You know, he can go to sleep too. He goes on the other side.
Yeah, I even noticed Artif just walks in, just planks on the ground. Just planks on the ground. Because of the wait. There's one more thing I need to do. One more thing I need to do before I almost forgot. I'm just gonna look over and make sure that the area where my wings got shot again will be able to heal. Instead of being dumb like last time and not cleaning the clipped wings.
Wall medicine. Wall medicine, please.
I have a medicine kit on me. I mean, use that too.
I can probably just
Wall medicine, Artif.
15.
Just wall medicine. You know that all that is needed to take care of the cut is some rest. Actually fix it.
Okay. As soon after I do that, I just plank on. Artif just planks on the ground. Just like, oh, this needs rest? Boom.
As you sleep through the night, at about 12 o'clock midnight. Wait a second.
Wait, we're in a forest? with white snow. Oh fuck! The
Everyone
Slender
would-
Man's coming
yeah.
to kill us.
The two positions. Okay, give me a second. Oh wow, that Yanti took no damage. Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't think anyone
In
took
the
damage
first
except
second,
for
why is that-
Stormbringer and me. Maybe.
Well, yeah, I'll need a roll 1d9s.
Hmm. Did you just say D9?
Everyone roll 1d9s.
Well,
Yes.
never heard of a
Can you
D9
roll
before.
D9s?
I'm thinking
Yeah,
about that in
you
real
roll
life. Do you know how that
D9s.
would have to be shaped to work in real life? That's 9!
Well, at morning, after he rested for about 5 or 6 hours, the gladiators he fought in the ring, but you don't know that. But at the same time, you walk out of the audience.
Okay.
You notice Stormbringer is still.
Wait, okay, this is gonna be perfect then. That does count as a long rest, right? So, like, spell slots and everything?
Yeah, everything is healed.
Thank God. Including wing? Including wing?
Yes, so you can now. But it's all part of the entire being, and you need it to live.
Also, Stormbringer's still asleep. Try number 2! I am going... This is not gonna end well for me. I know it's not. I'm gonna get breathed fire on, probably. Or acid. That's a possibility. I'm going to just try and sneak into his tent and make the book bite him. In his wolf form, it should be easier to pierce the flesh.
As you touch, as you it bites, it takes a little bit of its blood. What do you wish to do now?
Yes. I walk out of the tent, and then I open it to see what he's dreaming. Book of Reading Thoughts.
Use bark, bark, woof, woof, bark, bark.
I forgot. He's in wolf mode. At least I can blackmail that he's a furry.
Druid. They're all awful.
I was trying to find, like, blackmail. That was, like, the best thing I could do.
After an hour or so, Stormbringer walks out and immediately untransformed before. As he walks out, standing on legs, starts walking like normal.
Oh, yeah.
After that happens, what you stood on the name of says, alright, we need to get back moving, reach the top before nightfall.
Okay. By the way,
see
this is Artif now. Everyone, momentous occasion happening for Artif. He is going to actually fly for once! It's gonna hover like 5 feet off the ground, just not even 5 feet, just like 3 feet off the ground, just flying.
In about 10 hours, you see what looks to be a case and a Yankee walking it in shredded, with a shredded cape, with a quarter staff weight on it.
I'm gonna just poke every single person in the
What do
group.
you wish to do?
I'm gonna poke every single person in the group and say, that cave looks like a mouth, doesn't it?
He has not noticed you, bud.
I know, I poked everyone in the group and just asked, that
He
cave
has
looks like a
not
mouth,
noticed
doesn't it?
you.
Also, should we go talk to that guy?
No,
I'm gonna go
as you
talk.
do
Should we talk to
that,
that guy?
the
I think we should
button
talk to that guy.
says,
I'm gonna talk to that guy. Just after that, just slowly fly over to the guy.
Flying towards the bottom's legs. Check.
You cut out a shit ton right there.
Make a strength check.
You cut out a shit ton. I missed.
Make a strength check. Make a strength check.
No, before that you cut out like a shit ton. I don't know the context.
I just start flying to the bartender reaches out his arm, you by the leg, yanks you back down and says, "Don't." He hates visitors.
Firstly, ow. Secondly, he hasn't met me then. And I.
Take 1 damage, please.
He just like flicks me in the head, I'm guessing, on that one. Just like, nope.
No, that damage is from my hand.
Oh.
If someone beats you in a strength thing by 10, they do damage if they push you down.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Also, I'm tempted to channel my inner critic, but that's probably not a good idea. And by that I mean, murder the party!
That happens, a bot. And Ojo starts slithering up to the two-legged Yanti. They tap him on the speaking. Perception checks, please.
Which checks? Perception?
Okay.
Which?
Perception.
Okay. By the way, as I'm being grasped there, I'm just gonna, like, whisper, you do know I have a spell that literally charms people, right?
Like I said. Okay, well, I'll take a lot of bits and pieces of it. You hear blah 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 blah. Then you hear him say y'all 3 names. Then blah blah blah. Matt Leto. Blah blah blah. Artif's names again. Artif, and then you don't hear anything else after.
To be completely fair,
After
there's
body
probably
do
still
that.
blood in Artif's ears.
What do you do about that talking?
What was plan A? I have like plan A through Z on how to
They've
kill
been
Cardi,
talking right
but
now for
we don't
about
have music.
5 or 10 minutes. That's at this point.
5 to 10 minutes. That is suspicious amount of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you could clean off the blood. You could make yourself look a bit more walk.
Yeah.
Instead of, being covered in blood.
Yeah, I probably should. Just gonna clean off the blood as best as I can, which I'm currently drenched in, I'm guessing.
Okay.
I need to draw, like, all the different things
check.
Oh, fuck. I need to draw, like, all the different things Artif has gone through. Being deep-fried Aarakocra, being drenched in blood, being deep-fried Aarakocra again, being drenched in blood again.
Well, you notice that you very dirty, covered in blood, flop under the ground, start snow wet, so the blood can run out. It takes about 10 minutes for that to happen, and they're still talking as you're doing this. Alton, are you gonna do anything while they're talking?
Oh, my mic's muted. Yeah, I won't do anything.
You won't do anything. You just sit down.
I just want to make a
Well,
note, by the
after
way.
that 10 minutes,
After I get
nothing
blood off, I'm
happens.
just gonna make snow angels. Constant snow angels. And I have wings, so I don't even need to do the arm thing. I don't even need to do the arm thing. I have wings.
Ojo stops as he approaches Artif and says, "Only see you, because of the letter." He points to Logan. He says he has to stay out. He has to stay out, and then points to Stone. He has to stay out as well.
Okay. I'm just gonna jump up from
And
my
then
probably
starts
pile of like 50 snow angels at this point and just go,
pulling you
okay.
forward. As Yadio starts slithering to this, so does the legged Yanti walks towards it, and the button. Now into the cage. Okay, well, inside the cave, there's no difference. I'm too lazy. 3 different pictures.
Artif's
The
gonna be
two-legged Yanti.
cult.
I don't-
Artif's gonna be initiated into a cult now. This is not gonna go well. This is like how horror movies start. Follow us.
You enter the cave and you see there's a desk. The two-legged Yanti sits at it and waves you closer. As you get closer to the desk, he asks, "Could you please bring out the letter and show me?" What shall Artif do?
Artif
You
says-
also notice he does a hiss when he says,
I'm gonna pull out the letter, and I'm just gonna say, "You're not full blood, are you?" Just as I'm
"All
presenting
the
it to him.
letters are just one of
Or
all the letters are just one of them."
probably all the letters at this point. You're not a full blood, are you?
He's as you say this, he looks back in a wouldn't be shame, it'd be more anger. He looks at you in anger. I tell you, call me the blood.
It was an observation. Jesus Christ. In my line of work, you cannot afford to make any mistakes. You do when you get your head chopped off. Or a lightning room.
He
Or a
starts
golem.
looking over the letters. Letters
You'd be surprised the amount of defense
And
measures people put in front of their doors to kill male people.
roll an Arcana check real quick.
Who wants to bet this is gonna go horribly wrong and they're gonna like explode and I'm gonna have to make a dex check? Who wants to bet?
Okay, well, he starts casting spells. You don't know what they are. So you're assuming it's not necromancy, and it's not any other one. Casting spells. You notice that Joe ought to back against the wall.
Wait, what?
He
You
continued
cut
casting
out.
spells.
You cut out for a bit there.
Oh, I cut out. Which part did I cut out?
It was right after the casting spell. It was right after, like, the casting spells for, like, the third time, I think you said casting spell.
Wow, he's can't. Well, he in 4 minutes. He looks at you and says, "I want you."
I could not hear a single word of what you just said. You got to. He looks up and says,
You're, he looks up and says, "You are delivered for a famous necromancer, are you not?" Yeah, when he says famous, he's meaning famous.
if I remember, I think so. Unfortunately, it's due to reasons that I can't even remember right now. I managed to get into a jailed prison and knocked on the head so hard that they managed to wipe most of my memory of this. Otherwise, I would know. If I remember correctly, yes, though.
He says, well, as he does, as he says, he hands you the letters and says, there are 2 magical creatures on the symbol. I am assuming is the one sending it, and one to the receiver. The receiver probably these envelopes, so everything that would have been said between the two would stay secret. But his magic is known, his signature. He lives in the capital of this spell country of ours.
Oh, with that.
Well, since he moved out, but castle shall find.
Would that be in the Elvish part of the country or the other part of the country?
What would that be? Wow, say that again.
The Elvish part to the other part. Because I remember you saying that it's the 2.
Well, you in the Elvish country. So
Okay. Just double checking.
The Elven capital.
Double checking. Well, I'm not dead, hopefully. Does I piss off the Elvish ruler somehow? Not yet dead. I'm not yet dead.
Make a Arcana check. Now.
I still stand by the fact that Artif is most likely to die by failing a dex save and falling flat on his face into attack.
Make an Arcana check.
I did.
And well,
This. You're lucky you have advantage of this. As after he says all that, you can feel the magical signatures. Anyone connected with magic that touches them can feel them. You can. And what an insight check for?
Oh, insight! The thing where as long as I don't roll a natural 1, I can't get below, like, a 11. I'll probably get an 11 now that I've said that. Nope! That's 1 away from being a crit. It's 1 away from being crit.
As you're feeling, as you have it in your head, if you act close enough to the person, these are mid-detect his magical signature coming up in.
Yeah. This is going to be an interesting trip to death. Where exactly is the castle again? Where exactly is the castle? Relative to, like, here?
Well, the two-legged guy says, "I do not know. I know nothing about those down there." And then he proceeds to okay. And he brothers, you assume by this point, says we need to go back now. And
Yeah.
you live there, and you meet Storm and Alton. A little bit away from the. What?
Wait. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna fuck with people right now. As we're walking out, like, before we get to the point where they'd be able to fully see us, I'm gonna cast Disguise Self to make myself look like basically a copy of the Yanti fighter.
You gotta make yourself look like something with no legs.
If I remember correctly, it can do that. Let me double check.
Okay. Have to stick to
You have to stick to your
Oh,
same
for
height,
stealth.
but... Oh, wait, no, you have to stick to the same body
So-
type. Okay. Wait, no. In that case,
Yeah.
just a copy of Orton.
Why would you do that?
Just to freak his brain
How
out.
do you walk out looking like Otto? Make it.
This was...
Otto, make an intelligence check.
Orton, do the thing that Zenyatta auto fails.
In the game. Low intelligence is good for like being any mind magic.
Yeah, to anyone who doesn't know, Zenyatta is literally has the intelligence of a bear. So 4. There are animals that are smarter than him.
He's literally immune.
He's
He's
immune.
immune to all much that involves the head.
Yeah.
All his intelligence. So I assume this might happen.
Logan.
You want rolling intelligence?
Yes.
Well, as his cop, he immediately thinks that idiot can't do it. You met Orton. You have with Orton and Stormbringer. You wish to do that?
After just scrolling with them for
Oh yeah.
like-
By the way, I'm not on the page your guys are on because I can't see anything.
Did you zoom in too much?
You have to be on the page. On the same
You
page as us.
physically have to be. Did you zoom in shit ton?
You can't be on.
Alright.
We're on the cave. Still.
Oh, I thought y'all were changed onto a different page. You left me on this one.
No.
That's physically impossible.
Sorry.
Okay, now.
No,
now.
it actually is. All you have to do is try to argue it.
Nope, player marker. The player marker takes all the players in the group. The player marker takes every player in the group. And since I don't have GM permissions, it's automatic.
Okay, but what you can do is you can take my character. Yeah, but like, if you go to my name and then drag it over to another tab, it'll pull my character. It won't pull everybody else.
That is too much effort to split the party.
The bookmark.
That is too much effort. That is too much effort.
Yeah, but it's just.
By the way, I dropped the disguise self after like a minute, maybe.
See, Artif?
After like a minute, maybe I dropped the disguise self.
You see what he was talking about? See what he was talking about, Mass Effect?
Kind of.
I'm not how to move.
Can you please fix it?
You should be on the blacksmith page.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting a fear
I
of
don't know how to
fire
move
now.
it.
Okay.
I've been lightning so many times and smelled like burnt air cockroach so
Okay,
many
fixed.
times. What's fear of fire called?
Once you put a player back onto
I figured out how to do it. Okay, so you drop the skies.
Yeah.
No one says anything. I'm traveling. I'll make it back to the tower.
Hey. It's all good.
Oh wait, I never did this.
Once
I'm going.
again, Storm
I-
going Arctic City. And the bartender's behind it.
I'm gonna just look at the book and just see if I can figure out which one is Stormbringer's line of thought. Because there are currently 3, I think, if I remember correctly. There's the wizard, there's mine, and there's Stormbringer's now.
You look into it, and all you see is yours thoughts and words being spoken. Nothing from Stormbringer.
Okay, while looking at the book, this is a dumb idea. While looking at the book, I am going to slap Stormbringer across the face. Wait, what did you say? I could not hear you.
Roll
a strength check.
Roll a strength check, please.
Okay. Probably gonna roll a natural 1 and like fall out of the chair or something. Did it roll yet? Okay, there you go.
Well, as you go to slap him, Storm grabs your hand and crushes it and says, "What are you doing?"
Trying to see if this thing still works. Earlier it was just bark.
So you're gonna look at the book again afterwards?
Oh no, I was looking at it while doing that. I was looking at it while doing that.
You see that surprisingly nothing has appealed.
Nope.
Did it only oh fuck, I think it only captured your wolf form. Shit. This is in character, by the way. Shit.
You gonna say that out loud?
That was all in character.
Well, after that happened, walks up and says, "Well, how are y'all planning out?" And decides to tell me where y'all need to go from this point onwards.
Good.
Who
knows?
He's talking to Artif and Stormbringer is just sitting once again.
What did he say again? Because seriously, a combination of bad memory and bad perception, I guess.
He's asking, how are you planning to get to the capital?
Here is my... I put my hands on the table. Here is my great plan. Step 1, find a map. Step 2, follow the map to the capital. Step 3, figure out a better plan.
After you say that, after you say find the map, he says, "That's impossible." Remembers the army allowed maps.
Okay, plan B. Step 1, ask for directions. Step 2, follow the directions to the capital. Step 3, pray the directions were right. Step 4, think of better plan.
While you're saying this, Stormbringer just walks up to the counter and throws it to the bartender and shake us. Well, after he put him roll perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, both roll perception checks, please.
Give me a second. The scroll bar on mine is being weird.
Well, as you look up, both see look in his eyes. He then says, "Oh, well, you got your guide for the year. You got your guide for." He walks into the back and yells at the other Yanti. Hey, we're going back out. After saying that, he walks back out. I need to edit starting goes gold.
just like.
Okay, there we go.
God, this is ending.
And then Stormbringer says, "Well, that was easier than what you were planning on."
New plan! Step 1! Follow Stormbringer's advice. Step 2, feel sad about plans.
Do you wish to ask how much gold he just threw at the Yanti?
Here's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm just going to head low, not flying anymore. I was hovering like a foot off the ground before, now I'm just on the ground now. Just walk over to Stormbringer and just go, how much gold did you just spend?
And he says out loud, "Oh, I just threw 1,000 gold on."
Oh my god.
And Artif dies of a heart attack. I'm just kidding. You just see dead-eye stare from Artif for the next few
I
minutes.
just threw him 1,000 gold.
You just see dead-eye stare Artif now, just like,
Orchard.
You broke Artif's brain.
Both need to make perception checks if with disadvantage.
I think my brain being broken nullifies everything. I think it's just auto-fail for me. Yeah, my brain is currently broken.
Yeah, both failed. And then the bartender speaks up. Well, I need to close up this bar before we're going, so y'all to do shopping before we're leaving.
Okay, about a minute after Stormbringer first announced that, I finally come out of the trance where my brain was broken, and I just go, hey, Stormbringer, you left someone somewhere without food or water for like 3 days. We probably need to go get him.
He then immediately looks back as, I think it's been about a week that I left him like that.
Immediately, nervously get the book out and check it to see if he's still going.
You still see, hear thousands of languages being put in the college.
Well, he's still alive. He can't shut up for a moment. I can imagine he loves his inner monologue.
Okay, please roll 1d20. Well, 1d25.
Oh yeah, this is the, Everyone, this will determine the wizard's fate. I don't know why it rolled 2. I only clicked it once, I thought.
You rolled a 7, ouch.
He's dead! He's dead!
Well,
He gets murdered in the street.
well, Stormbringer walks out by himself, and he came after 10 minutes and says, the wizard's gown And he then says, I believe the police took him.
This is in character. Let's go get him.
He then walks over to Artif. Pats him on the shoulder and says, sorry, your wife is gone. And then she pushes off.
Two things!
Sits
This is
back
in character
down to
still.
his wine.
Two things! One, not waifu. Two, I wanted to learn fucking languages from him. Shit!
Then Starbuck says, well, if you need to go, then best get going.
Oh wait, I did have plan. I do have plan to buy something. I remember now. Shit. And I just, literally that was in character. I'm just gonna rush out the door to do something right now.
By the way, your experience limit is 5,500. Yeah. 5,000. Your experience is 4,152.
Type in chat when you're doing specific numbers because it cuts up.
Yeah, it cuts up like badly.
That is y'all's experience. And that's in total for y'all two.
Yeah, that's it should be what?
Well, I do. And Autumn, what would you like to do? And before y'all see what they do, time for a short break. Restroom.
Everyone! Intermission time with stupid skits! I can hear the screaming of the poor souls! Intermission! Use the power of time travel. Because fuck your shit. Now, let us start this new timeline. And let's start it correctly. Fuck the laws of nature. There we go. How long do you think it's going to be before I actually get to a point where my weapons do damage again? I don't know, it might be well, if we use simple calculation of this calculation on the board, it will take you approximately a very long time. Well, that's nice to know. It's always nice to know that it takes a very long time. Not just a stable amount of time, not an amount of time that actually exists, just a long amount of time. Not a short amount of time, a long amount of time. Because those are always the fun times. A fun time is a long amount of time. Just like those hours I've spent in the school, because if you finish your test early, even if you're getting a high score on it, they think you're not, and you still have to wait silent for the next few hours before everyone is allowed, because your smartness and how you rest means jack shit. They are allowed to stay in that room that amount of time. Doesn't matter if you're literally going to die of boredom in a few minutes. No, what's that? Oh God. Talking bad about our public education system, I am original as fuck. For those of you who are confused, I'm from America. I know that can be confusing sometimes with the amount of European things I say. I swear to you I'm American. I swear. I might talk German and, like, weird voices sometimes, but I swear to God I'm American. Incessant clicking that I'm having to do just to level these things. Yeah, welcome to Clicker Game 101. It gets to a certain point where your actual clicking of the enemies means nothing, but your clicking of the upgrade buttons certainly do. Spectre, what are you doing? I'm playing another Clicker game. Spectre, what did we say about clicker games? That they slowly consume my soul, and I can never stop playing them once I start? Yes. Well, it's too bad because I started now, and I'm not letting you have the computer. Spectre, give me the computer. No, you're not going to be able to do that. Spectre, if you don't do that, I'm just going to take control of your body for like the next 10 minutes. Now, exactly what would you do? Tie you up. Then how would I get out of it? You wouldn't. I think you underestimate the power of clickers and the compulsion to play them. I will find a fucking way. It is demons' jobs to kill souls, not the fucking video game. Screw that, this clicker game is my life now. Okay, someone's getting tied up. What could you possibly do? I mean, how could you oh, there's an exit button. Ignore that you saw that. Ignore that you saw that. Guys, I'm taking control of him for a second, and I'm just going to say this intermission is over. Yes. The screaming of many souls as they are watching the cringe shorts. Many. All two of them. One of which being me.
Okay. Alright.
You never saw the shorts of the last time we had an intermission, did you? If you had watched on my channel the I can't remember which one it was, but there was one that had a stupid intermission section. Emphasis on the stupid.
Okay.
Where did Artist go?
I'm here.
He went out the door.
Yes, I did. I have to do something, remember? This time specifically, I'm looking for the whatever I need enchantment shop. I need to find enchantment shop wherever it is.
Well, you're in the marketplace.
I look for bloody enchantment shop. And I mean that in the English way, not in the American way. I'm not
You
looking
only
for...
see the same shit.
Yeah. So was there an
You
enchantment
see
shop?
the black, the general store, the alchemy store, general magic store, the blacksmith, the general store, the alchemy store, and the general magic store. Only 4 stores you've seen.
Artif can't find an enchantment shop. This is gonna be one of Artif's quests. Find enchantment shop. If anyone is wondering why Artif is trying to find an enchantment shop, the best way I can describe it is Critical Role, not Pumat's Soul. That's what I can do without giving away spoilers.
Okay. Is that all you wanted to do?
I walk back to the tavern, just sad now. Not even flying, just sad.
Well, you walk back in and that tavern is empty. Once walks up and says, well, I'm ready, everything's closed, I got my clothes, I got my armor. Y'all what? Just head yes.
Yeah.
Martin says yeah.
Yes,
Always
I'm ready.
Yes.
Totally doesn't suck that there's not an enchantment shop here. Totally doesn't suck. That's in character, by the way. It's just
That's
like this
not
sad
bad.
bird
I forgot the
face.
title, one thing. Okay, let me fix something.
Like, I simultaneously wish I had a webcam for this and not. I wish I had a webcam for this so they could see the expressions, but then again, I have that whole thing about Mass Spectre, so they couldn't see the expressions anyway.
Yeah. Well, you're not quite sure how far in the journey. Give me a second. I gotta make sure you can't see that you shouldn't be able to see. Yep, you could have saw that. That would be bad.
Just sees like
I
the
just put
ending
that on
villain.
my,
It
like,
just ends up being like one of the, I can't remember what game it was, but it just ends up being like that game that has the villain appear right at the beginning, and you can just instantly kill the major villain right to start with, and then not have to deal with him. Was it Black Ops 3 or 2?
Well,
Black Ops?
I don't know. You know why? Storm Yanti says it'd be best to set up camp here. Well, as camp has set up within an hour or two, what do y'all wish to do?
Okay, well, the exact thing that Artif is going to do is immediately just going to grab Stormbringer and say, we're both going on first watch, got it?
Okay, I guess, he says.
Good talk!
After you say that, the boss says, I guess we'll take second watch. At this point, as they've told you a good bit about them on the journey.
I did not hear, because reception is being shit.
At this point, you know their voice.
Yes, of course, I know they're pretty orders.
They've told you a little bit about themselves. Whatnot. You know they actually are twins.
Yes, that actually makes perfect sense. That actually perfectly explains why one of them likes me and one of them keeps trying to insult me.
Well, as darkness encroaches, I'm assuming everyone goes to sleep, but the two people on watch.
Which would be Stormbringer and Artif right now.
Okay. Hey, that is not your win. I don't like.
Also, you do realize you missed something,
okay.
right?
I didn't even notice that.
You missed something, GM.
Nope.
It's a little thing called a pet that Stormbringer has. You know, that dragon that takes up.
He's already asleep, so I didn't forget him.
Wait, seriously?
It's
that
asleep.
Thank God. Thank the gods.
It's a baby dragon. It's a baby.
I know, it did try teething on me. Yeah. To anyone who... If I haven't told that already, the moment this baby dragon was born, I smelled like deep fried chicken, and it started teething on my arm.
Yes, but the dragon, not a month old, it's asleep already.
It still tried to eat my arm, or at least teeth. Oh god.
It's your fault for smelling like fried out coffee.
I had to get the loot! It was a lightning rune in the room.
Well, go to our outpost. Stormbringer has his katana, sharpening it.
Yeah, and I'm going to walk over to him, sit down next to him, and go.
No, Scimitar.
I'm gonna sit next to him and go. You know, you probably should talk about whatever the fuck it is that's going wrong with you. I know there's something going wrong with you. Just say it already.
What do you? He then says, "What do you?" Make a perception check, please.
Okay, oh, character sheet? There we go. It was taking a minute to load. I usually minimize it when not using it.
Well, once again, please. Once again, please.
I just closed the character sheet! Give it a minute to load again. There we go.
Be patient, young one. Well, as you say this, you finally see coughs of blood up into his arm as you try to sneakily hide it away, but doing something you couldn't tell because of how well you saw it.
Yep.
Couldn't even tell how he was going to hide it.
Yeah. Stormbringer, I know there's something wrong. That spell does not normally do permanent damage. I know it doesn't. So what happened?
Well, he then said that spell, it's my body. It's been felling for what spell apparently increased the process.
You know, this gets so much less sad and cut out like every other word. I'm not even joking about this. Curse you, internet!
Did you hear anything?
It was like, So,
Okay, well, let's try this again. Can you hear me fine?
let me double
Can you
check.
hear me fine?
I'm literally turning up the volume in case it goes down to a whisper somehow. Yes, it's at 90 out of 100.
Okay, somebody says it's less a spell and more blooded body. My body's been failing me for a while now, and spell increased up how taking that.
Alright, guys, I'm about to leave. Yeah, I'll be up all night.
Okay, well, we're just seeing what's the. He's gonna sleep. Yeah. Okay, after he.
Now is your last chance to leave. Sadness imminent. Sadness imminent. Sadness imminent.
Says that one.
What? There's a big, like, internet spike that happens whenever someone leaves or enters. So when Logan left, it, like, blanked every word you said.
Did you hear what he said?
I heard what he said, yes.
Did you hear what Stormbringer?
Yes, I heard what he said. And,
Okay, what do you wish to speak? It's fine now.
tell me what happened. Because normally that's how. Explain what happened. I know something happened to you. What was it?
Well, he says. Wouldn't. Tiff, come on.
Is it?
This would be the point where you say you're.
What? I could not hear what you said again. It is being dumb for some reason. Very dumb.
Did you hear what Stormbringer said? Hear what?
Not that time.
Okay. What time is it?
It's currently 2:03.
As reason for being quiet. So Storm, I would what is just talk about it. And come on, get him. Try.
Again, type in chat what you were saying, because for some reason that specific sentence that you just said does not like going through.
Artif. It is thy turn to speak. Speak of forever hold thy peace, and that entire to be useless.
Speak. I will speak. Come on. Okay. Stormbringer, we both said we would explain what the hell happened to both of us at this point. I'll go. Fuck. Do you want me to start with seeing how fucked our lives have gotten? Or do you want to start?
How about you start?
Okay. And
maybe I can walk up and tell the tale.
Okay. I'm going to fully sit down, and as I'm doing this, I'm immediately gonna start fidgeting with my necklace and holy symbol. Long time ago, 10 years ago.
All I gotta say is Logan. Wait, all I gotta say is this. Wait. Logan is probably one of the most important.
Small town, far away from here. My father was a mail carrier. My mother owned a bar. God help anyone who dared to make a ruckus in that bar. She would end them quicker than you could even see her. And about the age of 3, even, by that point I had tasted every kind of ale that was in that bar, and I started to even help out with the bar. Everything was great.
Give
for
me
a
a second.
Oh god.
Okay, wait a second. Enough to know that fucking ages quick. Matures quickly. Yeah, he knows that Kraken mature quickly.
Okay,
continue on.
Hey, yeah, I helped my mother run the bar for a little bit. Then my piss fuck of a dad decided to tell me something. He was a mail carrier. He didn't lie about that. What he lied about was why he chose to be a mail carrier. Told us it was just an interesting job where you met people every now and then. No, that's not why he did it. Because when you're a mail carrier, it's very easy to mail death threats to people without anyone knowing you. I helped him a few times after that, after he told me that. To make death threats to people in the town, out of the town. Just make coin. Unfortunately, it wasn't too long before I managed to make a death threat out and send it off that they'd finally had enough. The rumors of these had spread around, and the family we sent it to finally had enough and managed to figure out who made it. I messed up. in making it. It wasn't long after that both me and my piss fuck of a father were put into the same jail. I was let out in not too long of time. I can't remember it exactly, but it wasn't as long as my father. I hope that guy burns in goddamn hell. All of them for all eternity. But, I did manage to get out eventually. And I went over back to my mother's bar. The look on her face was the look that can only be described as everything hurts, but it is going to be fine eventually. That is the one expression I remember from her. Everything hurts, but it is eventually going to be fine. I did start to help her out again. Start to help her out around the bar. People didn't trust me for a long time after that. It was like 6 months or so before anyone even decided to not treat me as a criminal.
Okay, Wayne. At this point, he sheaves his scimitar and then leans forward, his hands upon his chin, listening intently.
Yeah. But after those 6 months, things started to get better. They started to see me as the kind of bartender that you could have a game of dice with, or a game of cards, or darts. The barkeeper that you could tell secrets to that wouldn't tell anyone else. One day even, a man came in, challenged me, after I built up a bit of a reputation for doing that. He challenged me to a game of dice, a drinking game, and a game of darts, all at once. He single-handedly beat me at all of them without even a second thought. The next day, however, after everything, it was a slow day. Suppose we always had slow days, I guess, in that small of a town, but it seemed slower than usual. Until we heard a horrid roar. I looked outside of the bar, and what I saw was a dragon. I'm not sure. I know it was red. I saw it burn down so many things. I ran as fast as I fucking could. I just ran as fast as I could away. And I saw other people leaving in different directions, and I had no idea. It was just utter chaos. The dragon was laying waste to everything. I saw the...
Pause. At this point, he hands you a glass of wine. Okay, give me again.
Okay. Yeah, take the wine. Thanks. I saw so many buildings. I was stupid. I looked back, and I saw every building go up in flames. The small guard of that town, the few who tried to fight, burned to ash. And I just kept running. My only hope, the only saving grace of that, is that maybe that fucker of a father that I had burned along with it as painfully as possible and is currently burning in the hells. But I just kept running. And I just kept running, and I eventually found myself in a forest. No one around me. My mother, I had no idea where she went. I didn't know where I was. I ran so far, I ran to a forest that I didn't know where it was. I just laid down and slept, just hoping maybe it was a bad dream. Maybe, just maybe it was a bad dream. Then a figure came to me. And I clutched my holy symbol. That same person who had beat me in all those games at once turned out to be the one god that seems to care about mortals as much as anything else. God of revelry and alcohol, indeed. He guided me. He told me the way out of the forest. When I woke up, wasn't a bad dream. It actually happened. I still prayed it was. But I followed what he said, and I went on to the city. No one wanted me, though. No one wanted to give a job to someone whose father was known for making death threats to high nobles. No. No one wants that. You have to find the work in the lowest of slums. The only saving grace was one of my deliveries was a blacksmith. He had some shady business going on, but he made this for me. Just so I can remember who saved me. I'm holding the holy symbol. But really, and I instantly break the holy symbol off the necklace. That's what I was fidgeting with earlier, to get the holy symbol off the necklace. This is what I could not live without. This is the last trace I have of my mother. This is the last trace I know of from my town. And I'm just holding the necklace right now. This is all I have left. That and alcohol is just it. I must sound like a bloody idiot. And I start putting the holy symbol back on the necklace. So, how fucked did you get?
He gently pats you on the back and says it's gonna be okay. Then he starts his tale. It was a long time ago. I don't even remember how old I was. I lived near a village near the edge of the elven country. It was a small village. No more than 10 people in it. The village earned their money by smuggling in people in the human country. My father, he doesn't say name. He was one of the best we had. Sadly, he died while doing a smuggling. He went to pick up the person, and apparently the person had been drinking. He lashed out against my father and killed him. After that, I was all alone. My mother had died giving birth to me. The only person I had left to look at was the preacher of our village. He took me in. I stayed there for 5 years. When I finally became of age where I could walk, I began walking, smuggling people into the country like my father did. I've spent before the village got raided by the elven army. They took everyone, burned the village to the ground. I tried to run, but they managed to corner me. Sadly, I was not taken by one of the gods. It was someone taking advantage of the chaos. He kidnapped me, took me to some place I don't even well. While I was there, he put me down into some sort of basement. Day and night, he would torture me, studying the effects of necromantic energy being posed through me on an hourly basis. I was there for 10 to 11 years. I'm not too sure. Time just started to slow down. Felt like eternity. After a while, he started letting his guard down on me. One fateful day, I finally managed to change to break out and attack him while he was distracted. He pulls out his scimitar. He says, "This came off of him. This is my sign." He shows it, flattening off the moonlight. This is my sign of always fighting for freedom. He flashes it. After that happened, I went into the forest. I kept on running. Nowhere to go. My village destroyed. A wanted criminal of the Elven Nation. I happened to come upon a druid walking, campsite, hunting, farming. He decided to teach me the way of a druid. He was the first one to have actually listened to me after that incident. He healed me the best he could, but he told me that I will forever be injured from the necromantic energy, and told me never to come into contact with it again, or it could seriously hurt me. Well, I spent a few years with him. He trained me the best he could before he passed away of old age. I sat by his bed as he passed away. He pulls out a quarterstaff. He gave me this so I would know that he would always be with me to protect me. He then puts up the quarterstaff. After that, I had no way on, so I had to go back to the way of the village and started smuggling people in again. I was already wanted for it, so I thought I might as well continue. I lived off of that for years. That was until, just like my father, I came to pick up. I had been drinking. He attacked me, almost killed me like the person killed my father. But thanks to my training with the druid, I was able to barely live. I sadly killed the person. I had no choice. Afterwards, I couldn't get a job as smuggling people in, and no one trusted me. So I went on the one. I found this elven city. He points to the direction where you came from. They're one of the first ones that ever accepted. I spent 5 or 7 years fighting in the Colosseum. That was my only way of owning money. Took me a few years, but I became the best. No one could stand against me. But then I was run out of town. Apparently they've received news of me that I needed to be captured on sight. So I had to run back into the forest. Well, this is where we catch back up. As I was running away, I made camp, started looking around. I spent about a year or two there. On the end of the second year, I ran into you, being held captive by a band of humans. He says, I made my mission to protect you, to free you, to make sure you never be imprisoned again. And that's where it meets up with you. As he finishes saying that, the tear rolls down his eyes.
I just try comforting him at this point and just say, we both really are broken a lot, aren't we? There's one thing I've learned, though. There's one thing I've learned from my God. Anything can be fixed with time. May take an eternity, but it will eventually fix itself. Trust me.
After finished telling it, he then says that's why he trained me to be. So one day I could surpass my normal lifespan. Druids, tend to live long. So he hoped that by the time I died, I would be healed.
Yeah. But you know, there's one part of your story that you got wrong. You know what that part is?
Which one? Which one?
I put my hand on his shoulder. You are not going to be the one protecting me. I will protect you. And I look him dead in the eye.
After you say that, you hear him break down. He starts crying. This is just a GM to you. This is the first time you've ever told anyone about this.
It's the first time Artif is.
He's kept it in. He kept it in for 25 years, telling no one.
I use thaumaturgy just to make sure that it's quiet enough that no one else wakes up, because I doubt he'd be in an emotional position if anyone else woke up right now. And I just say, trust me, you have to let go of the past so you can move on to the future and fix things. Eventually. Might take eternity, as said before, but eventually you do. It's the one benefit I guess our race has. My race only lives for 30 years. That might be the one benefit. Short lifespans. Think about future a lot.
Well, he cries until about midnight when he just falls asleep. He cries himself to sleep, not even going to lay down. And you start seeing the warning poke out of the tent, seeing its master on the ground asleep. It walks over and just lays with him.
Okay. I attempt to carry him to his tent. Just lay him down in the tent.
Make a strength check, please.
This is.
By the way, I still had to shut it down. I want something you're able to carry him. I shut it down a little bit more so it wouldn't be way longer. By the way,
Yeah.
I had it written down where he spoke about the torture and whatnot, but I left that part out.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lay him down in the tent.
Okay.
He's bloody fine.
And then are you gonna wake up the other people to watch?
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up the other people for watch. And guys, that might be the end of this episode, simply because I have this like problem with like acting and stuff, where I seriously get just as sad and emotional as the. So I don't think I can honestly go on for much longer right now.
That'd be the end of the episode. Y'all made it halfway to the sea capital. We told y'all's tales of past and words.
Yeah. Anyone who is wondering why I had a flashing blue crying warning at the beginning of this is why. But yeah. Any notes to end this on, Austin?
Well, I hope you're sad by this point. If you're not, I thought as a writer.
We both failed as writers if they're not sad at this point. We combined our sadness into a sad orb.
See what happens next will something come and attack. Or will they hear some strange noises deep in the woods? Find out next time on The Brave Few.
Yeah. But anyway, everyone, This has been Review with Austin and Logan and Spectre, but for now, bye.